But as I said, coming from New Zealand and being a child in the 90s, I went to Africa with a predetermined view on hyenas. And that's sort of in part to the, thanks to the Lion King. As a child, I didn't really know much about hyenas, except what the Lion King showed me. So what I have here is an article that I wrote, and it also, part of this article was also published in a UK-based travel magazine called Travel Africa. It's one of the big African travel magazines. And this article was published in there in August 2019. Not all of it, but part of it, just a small snippet of it. So how my view on hyenas changed once I actually landed on the continent and was out in the parks, and basically I had an up close experience with a singular hyena. There were more hyenas around at that time, but yeah, the article was called Africa Changed Me, and it really needs to be called Africa Changed Me, an Unseen Beauty. So what I'm going to do is, so I never expected a hyena of all creatures to encapsulate such beauty. As it stared at me and I stared back at it, there was a profound realization that shook my world and changed it forever. So I will go ahead and read this. So let's read this. I never expected a hyena of all creatures to encapsulate such beauty. As it stared at me and I stared back at it, there was a profound realization that shook my world and changed it forever. And that I'm as a writer, I'm good on paper, but as a reader, I struggle to read aloud perfectly. So bear with me. Also, being from New Zealand, and I know it's an Australian thing too, we say a lot. So just bear with me when I say So this article was published in Travel Africa UK-based magazine. Travel Africa, the magazine, is quite a large African travel magazine. It's one of the bigs. And so, yeah, this article was published, portion of it was published in the August 2019 edition. It's called Africa Changed Me. I wrote it. It's an excerpt from my travels in Africa. Okay, so bear with me as I say a lot.